Poco M4 Pro, Poco X4 Pro 5G. Bakit may suitcase? Malay ko.
Saan ka ba nakatira dito?
Okay, so ito na yung latest Poco phones for 2022. M4 Pro and X4 Pro. And as usual, matindi ang hype dito sa dalawang to. Lalo na tong phone na to. But of course, for this video, ito lang muna tayo sa phone na to. This by far has the craziest specs for a phone for the price. Meron ka ng 5G phone, Snapdragon 695 processor. Meron ka ng 6128, meron ka ng 5,000 mAh battery, 108MP camera. Actually, for the first time ever, sabi ni Poco, ito yung pinakauna na lang, 108MP camera. Meron pa siyang 120Hz, 1080p, AMOLED display. Poco X3 ata last year is IPS lang, ito ay AMOLED na. And get this, 67 watts. Naku, normal na lang ang 67 watts fast charging sa ganitong presyo. Meron pa siyang dual speaker, Z-axis linear motor. Bihin nyo sa akin ang ibang tech YouTuber na sumisigaw ng ganito. I'm telling you, wala ibang gumagawa nito. Hirap talaga kumita ng pera. But yes, I'm genuinely excited for this phone. Like really. Unbox na natin. Ako pala si Vince and you're watching Unbox Diaries. Okay, Poco X4 Pro 5G box. A combination of black and yellow. Parang yung branding ko lang. Kaya hindi naman kumagaya. Joke lang. With easy access to the Google apps you use the most. Well, pa nga naman kung sinabi mong you use the least.
Aga-aga baka siyansihin ko yung gilagid mo dyan.
Okay, here we go. Poco. Nice logo. The small one. Ito na po yung kanyang SIM ejector pin. Bakit walang welcome to the family? What happened? Last year may family. Nalasasabi ni Dom. Warranty card. Safety information guide. Quick start guide. At, look at that window. Actually, ito na yung pinakamalaking camera sa isang phone. Meron ba mas malaki pa dyan? Wala na. The gel case gave it away. But yes, of course, may kasama pa siyang extra screen protector. And the phone is here in laser blue color. Kasi lalaki ako kasi kaya blue. Ito po yung cardboard. Tingnan nyo maigay yung kanyang camera. May sariling butas. And underneath, you get the USB Type-C cable, orange tips, at si 67 watt fast charger. Ito na, si Poco X4 Pro. Sexy. Back.
A few moments later.
At ayun na po siya in its full form. Shining disco-like lights sa likod niya. Parang ang daming spotlight na tumitira sa likod. It looks quite mesmerizing. What if nilagyan mo ng jelly case? Mesmerizing pa rin. Basta transparent. Kung may cover, hindi wala din. But check out that camera. That is the biggest camera I have ever seen at the back of a smartphone. Ultimo itong part na to kinuha na niya. At alam nyo ba, meron pa siyang camera. Yan po ang 108MP camera niya. Meron pa siyang 8MP ultra wide angle lens and 2MP macro lens. Ayun po yung flash and yung isa naman ay text lang, which is AI. But yes, ito lahat to ay camera lang. Like seriously, baka lang masyado maganda yung camera. Baka pati Pluto kaya niyang kunin. Pluto shots na. But yes, hindi ko maintindihan is bakit meron pa siyang camera on top of the camera. Ang tawag dyan, cameraception. Well, it could be just design, no? Baka lang gusto lang nila ilagay dyan. Pero kasi may umbok na talaga itong malaking part na to. And on top of that, meron pang extra umbok. Kapag nilagay mo sa table, walang wobble. It's okay. The design is balanced. So, ganun pala yun. Kasi yung iba sa atin, gusto mag-text sa table kapag tinatamad. So, yung iba kasi mga cellphone, hindi balance yung camera. So, ang nangyayari, umuuga sa table ang kanilang phone, which is uncomfortable. Ito walang ganon, so it's okay for table usage. Now, kung mapapansin nyo yung kanyang design ay sumasabay na sa uso, which is a box style design. Flat back, flat sides, flat pretty much everything. It is the trend for 2022. The back is quite glossy, plastic material po yan, pero hindi siya ganun ka-sticky, and yung mga fingerprints ay hindi ganun kalata. Well, at least ito sa kanilang blue color. By the way, meron pala siyang tatlong colors, pero siyang laser blue, laser black, and yung Poco yellow. Bakit hindi laser yellow? But yes, this phone is mostly plastic yung back, mostly plastic yung body, which is para sa akin okay na okay naman kasi nga sometimes you just need a phone that works well, that has great specs, at saka very light naman siya gawa ng plastic body. It's also very stylish kapag ka ginagamit mo ng pagganyan. Kapag nagtitext ka, kaya lang pang gaming, nako. Dito mo mararamdaman yung kanyang umbok sa likod kasi nga kinuha na niya lahat, you know? So, 100% tataban mo talaga yan kapag ka nagla-landscape gaming ka. Which is naayos nung casing. Ayun o, balance na po siya. Thank you, casing. Dapat yung daliri mo lagi na sa gitna. If you don't want to scratch this part right here. Kaya lang kapag naglalaro kasi ako, Parang ganyan eh. Oh well, you need some protection dyan. Yan, I'm just saying. But yes, let's check out the buttons and ports right here. Power button, ayan po. Volume rocker sa taas. Ito yung IR blaster, yung malaking bilog. Microphone. Speaker. Headphone jack. Yes, meron pa siyang headphone jack. Sa ilalim, uy, dalawa yung speaker niya. Dual speakers. Meron pa siyang microphone dyan. Dual microphone. Actually, hindi ko alam kung ilan natin yung microphone. Pero yeah, meron din sa ilalim. USB Type-C port. And yung SIM tray na isang dedicated SIM card lang. Pero meron naman siyang hybrid card slot para pwede isang SIM card pa at para sa isang SD card slot for expandability up to 1 terabyte. Take note, tera, not giga. At ito, for the first time ever, the first ever AMOLED display para sa Poco X series. Yes, that's right. Ito yung pinakauna. X2, X3, wala. X3 GT, ganun pa rin.
Unitin ang cedula!
IPS LCD. Pero ito guys, for the first time, AMOLED na 6.67-inch, 120Hz AMOLED display. Ito pa ay Full HD Plus na, 1080p. They're calling this the dot display kasi nga maliit yung kanyang selfie camera, sobrang liit. Meron siyang typical 700 nits of brightness and up to 1,200 nits of max peak brightness. 360Hz touch sampling rate na siya. Perfect for gaming. Mabilis yung kanyang touch response. At yung display niya, Corning Gorilla Glass 5 na, so scratch resistant ang display niya. And the brightness, of course, meron siya sunlight display mode 3.0. Ayun yung pinakabago guys. Guys, wala na akong masabi. Ito na yung pinaka-bright, pinaka-vibrant, pinaka-colorful, pinaka-high-end na display na inilagay sa isang Poco X series phone. It's not only high quality but also very fast because of the 120Hz refresh rate. If we go back sa 2020, alam nyo na ang 120Hz refresh rate ay only sa mga flagship phones, and come 2022, normal na siya sa mga mid-range phones. At tingnan nyo naman yung punch hole guys, napakaliit. Almost non-existent, puros display na lang. Malit na yung bezels, malit yung baba. Actually, para sa akin yung design is saktuhan lang. Nakita ko siya, okay. I'm not really a big fan of the camera part, pero when I saw the display, naku, this is the game changer that Poco fans have been waiting for. Kasi guys, totally game changing talaga ang ganitong klaseng display. Because for the first time ever, pwede mo siyang gamitin sa labas, no, kapag tirik yung araw, malakas. At ayun nga, because it's AMOLED, lahat po na makikita nyo dito is mas colorful, mas bright, mas vibrant, mas may buhay. At smooth din siya tingnan, no, kapag nagpa-Facebook ka. Just make sure pumunta sa display, i-turn on mo yung kanyang high refresh rate. Ito po, i-activate nyo lang. Ayan. With this, very smooth po yung mga transition animations na makikita nyo. Pag-open apps, pag-scroll sa Facebook, pag-scroll sa settings, everything looks very smooth. Sa YouTube, ito pa yung tsura niya. Looks great, looks sharp. Although up to 1080p lang, 60 frames per second. Performance-wise, napakabilis na po niya. Ito pong Snapdragon 695 ay napakabilis guys. When you open apps, it's fast. Pag pumunta ng Recents app, ang bilis, ang smooth tingnan. And pretty much kahit saan, navigating the homepage, it just looks and feels very, very fast. Well, for most usage case, no, para sa akin katamtaman na yung Snapdragon 695 and pretty much everything that you do, basta light usage lang. Facebook, YouTube, Netflix, pagbabrowse, it's going to feel very fast. And also, by default, meron na siyang MIUI 13. Ang latest software ni Xiaomi, ito ay very optimized, mabilis po to, and it is the most full-featured, most modern operating system na inilabas ni Xiaomi. But of course, alam nyo na yan, we need to test it out sa actual games mismo para malaman kung hanggang saan ang kanyang bilis. So, ito na siya sa Mobile Legends. Kamusta naman? Meron siyang ultra graphics agad. High frame rates. Mataas na yung resolution. O, diba? Intense. Yes, the graphics is beautiful on this phone. Mataas agad yung resolution sa Mobile Legends. It's very vibrant. It's close to a flagship-like. And if nanggaling ka sa Poco X4 Pro, malaki yung lundag niya in terms of graphics kasi nga, yung AMOLED display ay malakas yung dating. Pero Beans, paano na yung burn-in? Papag tumagal, magkaroon ng problema sa display. Now, don't worry, ang solution dyan is bumili tayo ng bagong phone kasi every 6 months bumibili naman ng bagong phone. The solution is more money. Sana all! Pero syempre, guys, magtatagal to. It's not like 6 months pa lang magkaroon na siya ng burn-in, no? It's gonna take a lot longer for it to burn in. 1 year, 2 years, ganun. Sa actual gameplay, no? It can reach ultra graphics. Kaya lang kasi, I do feel a little bit of a frame drop here and there. So, siguro kailangan pa na i-optimize ng konti kasi nga, well, this is still the early launch. Na-realize sila kapag tumatagal, nagkakaroon na updates yung smartphone and na-address yung mga problema na katulad ito. It becomes smoother, it becomes faster, and it releases a lot more settings like ultra frame rates in the future. Ito ay high frame rates pa rin, so wala pa siyang ultra frame rates. In the near future, hopefully magkaroon siya ng ultra frame rates kasi feeling ko kaya naman niya. So ito napansin ko sa kanyang Snapdragon 695 processor, talagang optimized siya for Call of Duty. Kompleto, very high settings, max frame rates, and yes, the game runs pretty smooth on this phone. It looks sharp, the graphics look very good. At ayun nga, if nanggaling ka sa lumang version ng Poco X series, this is something new, yung AMOLED display niya. It gives you better graphics, you will enjoy the game much more compared sa mga lumang Poco phones. Also, the sound is pretty immersive, no? Dual speakers, it's stereo. Ito po ay napaka-useful sa Call of Duty kasi mas alam mo kung nasaan nga galing yung kalaban. Is it coming from the left? Marinig mo siya sa left speaker. Are the bullets coming from the right side? You will hear those on the right speaker. Now before I show you Genshin Impact, no, ito yung kanyang performance sa Antutu, which is 370,000 points sa Antutu benchmark. Very similar to other Snapdragon 695 processors na phones. It is above average mid-range processor level na performance. And now to show you hanggang saan ang kaya nitong processor by playing Genshin Impact. Ito na po yung kanyang graphics. At medium graphics yung pinaka-okay sa kanya, no? Well, at least yung pinaka-okay yung graphics. If you really want the smooth gameplay, lowest settings pa rin yung pinaka-okay dito. At syempre yung AMOLED display ay bagay na bagay sa game na to kasi nga sobrang vibrant mo kanyang colors itong game na to. Mas na-emphasize yung mga bright, vibrant colors. The world is luscious, the enemy is a lot more fun to battle, and your character is brimming with those beautiful, flashy, silky animation. Yung nga lang, no? Medium graphics talaga. Yung pinaka-okay sa kanya. Anything higher than that, medyo frame drops talaga na sobra. Just saying. Ang dami kong
Sira ulo.
At syempre, let's move on sa kanyang napakalaki, napaka-massive na camera. Is it actually really good? May dahilan ba kung bakit ganyan kalaki ang kanyang camera? Well, here it is. Actually, yung kanyang camera dito ay very colorful. Pero pagpasok mo, it just looks like a regular camera. Eto yung mga pictures niya. And all I can say is, teka lang. Sasabihin ko na ba? The camera is awesome. Kasi ang ganda, maganda po yung mga pictures dito. Kala nyo, napaka high quality ng mga kumong pictures dito. Basta good lighting siya. The pictures look very sharp. Very detailed. Pwede siya pang laban sa mga ibang mid-range phone na magandang camera. Although dynamic range could be better, no? Diyan ko kasi malalaman kung okay ba talaga ang dynamic range kasi, well, the lighting, medyo dahil yan sa aking ilaw dito. Well, it's supposed to be able to handle that kung maganda yung kanyang dynamic range. Ang kanyang selfie camera maganda rin, 16 megapixels. Ito po yung kanyang mga pictures. Gwapong-gwapo ah. Sino itong artistang to? Ang macho-macho ah. Tonton Gutierrez. Parang kamukha niya si Vince Domingo. Artista ba yun? Tanga! But yes, I have to say, most of the pictures I got here are pleasantly good. Okay yung white balance, okay yung color. Meron din siyang Pro mode, up to 108MP ang pwede mong picturean sa kanya. Pero lang, alam nyo na kasi yung limitation ng Snapdragon 695 processor, which is hanggang 1080p 30 frames per second lang ang kanyang kayang i-video. Di man lang 60 frames per second, no? 1080p 30 frames per second talaga. Talagang, yun lang talaga ang kanyang limitation. Pero kung di ka naman cinematic videographer or YouTuber katulad ko, it won't really bother you that much. Meron din siyang night mode dito, long exposure mode, panorama. Ito yung mga settings niya, may slow motion din. 108MP. It has the standard camera stuff sa mga Xiaomi phones. Nothing special like 100 times zoom, vlog mode, wala mga ganon. Ang video, stabilization is just okay. It doesn't have advanced stabilization features. Walang ultra stabilization, mga ganong klase. But I can vouch for the pictures. Maganda yung pictures, especially sa mga taong subjects and portraits. Ito pala yung selfie niyo. Oh, masyadong malapit. Yun lang. Masyadong malapit at cropped yung aking mukha dito. Pero, okay naman yung kanyang quality. Very sharp yung mukha ko. At kaya lang, wala masyadong beautification. So, kung marami kang pimples sa mukha, ayun lang, kailangan mag-makeup. But yes, the quality is good. You can do any vlogging here kapag may issue sa labas. No problem. Kitang-kita lahat ng mga details. And now, the question is, how much is the Poco X4 Pro? Is it worth it? Kung nagkakaroon ng Poco X3 Pro, is it okay to upgrade here? Well, it depends on your budget kasi nga iba yung kanyang pricing. Nag-level up na siya ngayon. It's, ito yung price, 6128, 16,990 pesos. 8256 naman, 17,990 pesos. Yun yung masulit guys, yung 8256. Yun lang, medyo nagtaas yung presyo ah. Naalala ko yung Poco X3 Pro was about 13,000 pesos. But, wala naman ko, ganun talaga. That's 3,000 pesos more than the Poco X3 Pro. It just goes to show you how much ang dagdag talaga ng isang 5G phone. Well, para sa akin, okay naman yan. It's understandable because, yeah, 5G is hard to get by and nagsa-transition na kasi tayo guys sa 5G. 5G is big deal kasi nga yung kanyang internet capabilities ay sobrang ganda and konti pala mayroong ganito. So, hindi siya ganun ka-congested masyado sa area nyo. Hopefully. And oh, by the way, ito nga pala is Poco M4 Pro. Mas mura siya. Okay na rin yung specs. The pricing of the Poco M4 Pro is 6128, 12,990 pesos. Meron pa siyang 8256, 13,990 pesos. Ano tayo magkakaroon ng sarili niyang video? Yeah, ito lang muna ngayon. Right now, in terms of 5G phones and in terms of the specs that have been given, ito ay napaka-okay na. May mga 5G phones dyan na umaabot ng mga 23, 24, above for the same specs as this phone. Pero as you've noticed, yung kanyang presyo, yung mga mid-range phones ay tumataas na rin as time goes by. Better tech, more demand siguro. And if you want to see my full review of the Poco M4 Pro, mag-subscribe ka lang, hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my great content. Outlets Beans, and you're watching Unbox Ladies. Woohoo!